integral 2x arctan x dx. 2 integral x arctan x dx. U equals arctan x and dv equals x. 2 arctan x 1/2 x squared minus integral 1/2 x squared times 1 over x squared plus 1 dx. The 2 and the 1/2 cancel each other out, so arctan x times x squared minus integral x squared over x squared plus 1 dx. Arctan x times x squared minus integral 1 minus 1 over x squared plus 1 dx. Arctan x times x squared minus integral dx plus integral negative 1 over x squared plus 1 dx. Integral of 1 over 1 squared plus x squared is arctan x. So we have x squared arctan x minus x plus arctan x plus c. Integral dx over the square root of x squared minus 81. Let x equal 9 secant t, where negative pi over 2 is less than or equal to t is less than or equal to pi over 2. Dx equals 9 secant t tan t. Since negative pi over 2 is less than or equal to t, which is less than or equal to pi over 2, 9 secant t tan t is positive. Integral 1 over the square root of 9 secant t squared minus 81 times 9 secant t tan t dt. Simplify. The square root of 9 secant t squared minus 81 is simplified as square root 81 secant squared t plus 81 times negative 1, which gives us the square root of 81 times secant squared t minus 1. Apply Pythagorean identity. Integral 1 over the square root of 9 tan t squared, all times 9 secant t tan t dt. Integral 1, cancel all factors out. Integral of secant t is ln secant t plus tan t. Replace all occurrences of t with arc secant x over 9. So we have ln secant arc secant 1/9 x plus tan arc secant 1/9 x plus c. Cosine to the fifth 5y sine 5y dy. Let u equal cosine 5y, which gives us du equals negative 5 sine 5y dy, which goes to negative 1/5 du equals sine 5y dy. Negative 1/5 integral u to the fifth goes to negative 1/5 times 1/6 u to the sixth plus c. Negative 1 over 30 cosine to the sixth 5y plus c. Integral dy over y minus 1 squared plus 4. U equals y minus 1, which gives us du equals dy. Integral 1 over u squared plus 2 squared. Integral equals 1/2 arctan u over 2. So we have 1/2 arctan 1/2 y minus 1 plus c. Integral 1 over 1 minus x squared, all to the 3 over 2 dx. Integral 1 over the square root of 1 minus x squared cubed. X equals sine t, where negative pi over 2 is less than or equal to t, which is less than or equal to pi over 2. Dx equals cosine t dt. Since negative pi over 2 is less than or equal to t, which is less than or equal to pi over t, cosine t is positive. Integral 1 over the square root of 1 minus sine squared t cubed times cosine t dt. Pythagorean identity. 1 minus sine t is cosine t. Integral 1 over the square root of cosine squared t cubed times cosine t dt, which gives us integral 1 over the square root of cosine to the 6th t times cosine t dt. Integral 1 over square root cosine cubed t squared. The square and the square root cancel each other out, times cosine t dt. Integral 1 over cosine cubed t all times cosine t dt. The cube root cancels out with cosine t to give us integral 1 over cosine squared t dt. Integral secant squared t dt, and the integral of secant squared t is tan t. So replace t with arcsine x, which gives us tan arcsine x plus c. Integral tan to the 5th x dx. Integral tan to the 4th x times tan x dx, which goes to integral tan squared x squared tan x dx. Pythagorean identity. Tan squared x is secant squared x minus 1. Binomial theorem. Integral -1 squared plus 2 times -1 secant squared x plus secant squared x squared tan x dx. Integral tan x minus 2 secant squared x tan x plus secant to the 4th x tan x dx. The integral of tan is ln absolute value secant x. ln secant x minus 2 integral secant squared x tan x dx plus integral secant to the 4th x tan x dx. Let u equal secant x, which gives us du equals secant x tan x dx. ln secant x minus 2 integral u du plus integral u cubed du. ln secant x minus 2 times 1/2 u squared plus 1/4 u to the 4th plus c, which gives us ln secant x minus secant squared x plus 1/4 secant to the 4th x plus c. Integral sine squared x cosine squared x dx. Half-angle formula to rewrite cosine squared x as 1 plus cosine 2x over 2. Half-angle formula sine squared x is 1 minus cosine 2x over 2. Integral 1 minus cosine 2x times 1 plus cosine 2x all divided by 4 dx. 1/4 integral 1 minus cosine 2x times 1 plus cosine 2x dx. Let u equal 2x and du equals 2 dx, which gives us 1/2 du equals dx. 1/4 times 1/2 integral 1 minus cosine u times 1 plus cosine u du. 1/8 integral 1 minus cosine squared u du goes to 1/8 integral du plus integral negative cosine squared u du. Half-angle formula. Cosine squared u is 1 plus cosine 2u over 2. 1/8 u minus 1/2 integral 1 plus cosine 2u du, which goes to 1/8 u minus 1/2 u plus cosine integral cosine 2u du. Let u2 equal 2u, du2 equals 2 du, and 1/2 du2 equals du. 1/8 u minus 1/2 u plus 1/2 integral cosine u2 du2. Integral of cosine u2 is sine u2. 1/8 u minus u over 2 minus sine u2 over 4 plus c goes to 1/8 u over 2 minus sine u2 over 4 plus c. 1/8 2x over 2, the 2 cancels out, negative sine 2 times 2x all over 4 plus c, which gives us negative 1/8 x. It gives us 1/8 x minus 1 over 32 sine 4x plus c.